Your legs are good this morning.
Good this morning?
Yeah. That's right.
Russell, come here. Come. Hey, babe. What do you think? Did they grow a couple inches with Aldo?
Instant booty gains.
Instant booty gains.
Good job, Aldo. Thank you very much.
Roscoe, you
Brett,
want a sausage?
can we expect a booty video from you?
No booty video here. My beaches are good enough.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Starting out here day 2. So I'm not messing around. Like I said, I'm gonna bring you a lot of content. You know, luckily I have Zach here behind the camera. We were able to edit and get our full day out yesterday already. So day 1 video is live, as you've probably already seen it. But we're just gonna be doing this instant each day. So I'm gonna be the first to bring you guys everything we got. And so we're already starting again this morning. So here we are, back at Powerhouse, finishing up cardio here. So just doing 15 to 20 minutes, get the sweat going. If you're not in shape now, you're not gonna get in shape. So it's just about these final details. So we're gonna do this, a little bit of sauna. So I'd like to get rid of that water from the flight. So I know I'm still holding a little bit of water. I can feel it, so we're gonna try to sweat it out today. Get another good training session. And we're just gonna overall do a complete day in the life kind of thing today. So tomorrow's kind of when all the activities start with the Arnold, meet the athletes and stuff. That's gonna be great. But today's our last free day. So you're gonna join us. Let's go have some fun.
All right, so we are 2 days out. I wanted to go through kind of my thought process and where my head's at with Brett. And then some of the things that I'm thinking about doing differently this time than what we did in Atlanta. So I went through last night and I reviewed the notes from Atlanta. That's something that I always do. I am somebody I'm very analytical. I write everything down. But that doesn't supersede or that doesn't trump what my eyes are seeing in the moment. A few things that I want to kind of touch on about Brett is I feel different from the other guys that I have at the top of the sport, you know, the best guys that I work with. I feel that Brett is a physique that does a little bit better off of a little bit more water consumption than my other guys. So it's a fine line. So one of the things that I want to work on, and one of my goals for this showing versus what we did in Atlanta, is I want him, it's hard, but technically drier, because his conditioning was great, but he did sweat a lot on stage. Some of that I can't control because his metabolism is just so high. So he is going to be prone to more sweating just because his metabolic rate and the amount of food that we're consuming is going to increase his, his thermic rate. His ability to digest food is just going to be a little bit different than some of the other guys that I help. But with that being said, I'm going to start to monitor and manipulate water just a little bit differently. Again, keeping in mind that I want to keep more water in for him than what I do with my other competitors. So with that being said, this morning, this is a really cool note. So Thursday morning, which is 2 days out of Atlanta, Brett was 243 before he started meal 1. This morning he woke up at 253.6. So that's really quantifiable in terms of the amount of work and what he's done over the past 8 months. So I'm extremely excited about that. I'm excited to see how that translates on the stage, and that's just credit to him and the work that he's put in. So this morning, what I really like to do is just go a few meals at a time. We're going to eat meal 1, he's going to go to get a haircut, we're going to eat meal 2, and then we're going to train. So I'm going to assess again after those 2 meals. I'm going to bring his carbohydrates up a little bit from what we did in Atlanta. I'm going to bring his fats up a little bit more from what we did in Atlanta. And then I'm going to monitor his water. Basically for 2 days out, we're going to keep his water the exact same. So we're going to be not only weighing out his water that's in his cream of rice and oatmeals, but then we're also going to be monitoring his water through the day. So his total water intake for today is going to be around 5 liters. So I'm going to lay this out now. We'll continue to show you guys this process throughout the day. But to start out, his carbs are going to be around 180 grams per meal. And his fats are going to be around 25. And I'm keeping his protein intake lower just simply because we need that more so for satiety right now. We don't need a ton of protein. And then last thing I want to talk about, kind of the morning thought process that I'm having. I think a lot of guys show up to these shows and they abandon a lot of what they did all the way through. And that's one thing that I think is really important. So even this morning, we did a little cardio. It wasn't so much for fat loss. but it's just to keep his body in that continuous rhythm that he's been in now for so many weeks. You know, so it's just little things like that. Even yesterday, we did 8 exercises yesterday. Some might consider that a lot of volume, but that's what Brett is accustomed to, and also being that he traveled here, we want to kind of flush that water out, and rather than being extreme through cardio, we do that in a training component, and then that helps that way as well. So very excited to just kind of walk you guys through this process. Hopefully you learn some things along the way, and we'll continue to keep you posted throughout the day.
All right, meal 1 is going down. We got done with the posing, a little bit of posing, but it was mainly cardio and sauna. So we got some water off, felt really good there to sweat it out. So now we continue to need to kind of eat up, you know, as the weight continues to trend down. So the cream of rice tracker continues here. We're not going to show you every one because that's part of you guessing, but because then you can just add it all up. So we won't show you that. But this one this morning is 180 grams of cream of rice, or rice and grinds from Pride Foods, 180 grams, 40 grams of almond butter, a little bit of cinnamon. And then I did 200 grams of chicken with 3 whole eggs and asparagus. So that's it. What we're gonna do next, we're gonna go get a haircut. So I left this mob on here. Been scrubbing it up the last couple weeks in preparation for this haircut. So Matt's gonna take us over there. You're gonna come along and, you know, have a good time this afternoon. So let's keep rolling.
I go, where's Brett? He smelled one room, was like, nope. And you can smell the food, huh? You can smell the food. Holy shit.
Hi.
We just did the stairs. Didn't realize though.
All right, it's a beautiful Wednesday morning out here in Columbus. We are about to get our haircuts. So, gotta clean up this scrub, this warrior scrub, and look all pretty for this weekend. So we are out here at Turner's Barbershop. A buddy of mine, Brady King, told me about this place, so we're gonna check it out, get it all cleaned up, and look pretty for that camera.
Hello guys, how are you doing? Good to see you.
What's up, sir?
Checking. How are you doing? Good to see you. Yeah.
Everything good?
Yeah, everything good. Yeah, I'm here for something. Yeah, there you guys are. Yeah, hello, how are you doing? Good to see you. Finally, my haircut, yes. Oh, yeah. First time I'm meeting. Yeah.
500 grams of jasmine rice, 200 grams of beef, 8 ounces of water, 6 stalks of asparagus.
Ooh.
What are we doing with water today? We're monitoring more.
We
did about that, yeah. Okay. So now, really this will be like the last good training session. We're gonna do some back today. Just posterior, upper posterior, so lower rear delts and back. Ben Chow's gonna meet us there. He's gonna train with you a little bit. Again, just like yesterday, you know, just an efficient, effective session. Matt, you know, monitoring everything, and then look at each, you know, take a look at it at the end of it. So, sweat a little bit more here. You know, if I can feel myself tightening up, you know, releasing water. We just saw that. The legs are especially dropping water from the flight. So just feel really good. We just need to continue this path, and we're gonna go do that right now. So let's go get after it, right?
Bye everyone.
So this is kind of the last free day before all the festivities start with, you know, events, meet and greets, showtime. So, you know, we're gonna really enjoy this day. We got Ben here training and Matt. So Matt's overseeing it a little bit. Ben Chow's sitting back with me. So, like I said, continue to dial in detail and look the best we can this weekend. I'm slowly, you know, I'm always gonna have fun and smiling, but now I'm getting more and more focused right now, and you're gonna see it in my eyes here soon. Let's go.
Well, honestly, I trust Brett a lot in terms of his decision-making process. And at this point, like, you know, I touched on this morning, I still want him training relatively hard. We're just not trying to induce a level of soreness now that's going to take away from his ability to look his best Friday night and Saturday. So we're going to kind of gauge this workout. He woke up this morning, I would say not crazy flat by any means, but we still need to fill up. So we'll kind of gauge this workout based off of his response. So if he gets a good pump and he maintains that throughout, we'll just continue to train until we're done. If his pump is starting to fade and kind of going away during the training session, then that's kind of some biofeedback that we need to pull back on the volume, all right? So that's what we're gonna be gauging as we go through this workout.
And that was a great hard workout. I think we'll do one more tomorrow because we compete Friday night, and I'm not somebody that can sit around for 2 days in a room. So we'll come in and do arms tomorrow morning early, just something for like 45 minutes, just pump it up. But that was really good. Like you guys probably will see in that film, I'm not like your normal guys that like you go super easy right up to the show. I'm still gonna train pretty hard. Obviously I wasn't going for PRs or anything like that, but main thing is I'm still gonna push it, you know, because you know that's how me and Matt operate. We're gonna keep things the same we've always been doing, you know. As long as I'm feeling good, we're gonna run it. And so that was a really good back session. I'd been with me, so that really gave me a nice push. The hairy back guy, the guy with all the hair on his back, the whole gym was talking about it. No, but we're gonna go get a little tissue work done now and eat up. And geez, shit, it's already Wednesday late afternoon. It's almost that time, so we'll bring some more food to you tonight. A little more relaxing. I'll show you what's to come tomorrow. Let's go. All right, getting some tissue work done. For me, it'll just be a light flush. You know, we're not gonna actually like tear down, you know, have him work too hard on the muscle and cause inflammation. But this is James McDowell. He's based out of Dallas, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so he does a lot of good work down there for everybody. I've kind of, you know, met him through people down there at GASP and Destination Dallas and stuff. So heard a lot of great things. He's actually working on most of the top pros here, so he'll touch me up a little bit. He's working on Ben right now, trying to fix all his big boy problems that he has. So like I said, just those final things, you know, leading into the show, whatever we can do to be better on stage, we're gonna try to do it. And so let him use his magical hands to kind of make sure everything's looking good, especially on the back where things can catch and things. So let him dig into it, and we'll get better, keep getting better here. So I will touch base back here a little bit later after I'm feeling good, and we'll kind of finish with the meals for the rest of the night. All right, put another one together. So just got done with tissue work. I mean, about 2 hours he worked on me, but just a lot of fine-tuned stuff. Got the needles out, so feeling really good. Kind of high off life right now. That was good. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do another 160 grams of cream and rice, our rice and grinds from Pride Foods. So add that to the tracker over there where the tracker's at, and we're gonna do 25 grams of almond butter. 170 grams of chicken. So we're starting to lower the protein a little bit. You know, protein is not as important here right up to the show because obviously you don't need it to build any more muscle. So we actually are kind of, what we do is we lower the protein intake slowly. More so tomorrow is when we'll lower it more, and then we focus more on the carbs and the fats to fill up. So you'll see that over the next few days. That's why the protein amounts are going down. And of course the asparagus continues, so we're just keep throwing that on there. So we're gonna get this going. This is only 4 and it's already 7 o'clock, so this is gonna be a late night tonight, so we'll probably have to get up in the middle of the night. So we'll see how it goes, but we'll get it all in and we'll keep having fun out here. All right, see you in a little bit.
Hi, mister. Hello, baby bud. How you doing?
Hey, we're on camera.
Oh.
You can't talk. You can't talk dog. When
I thought we were done.
You can't talk baby dog when we're on camera.
Oh, darn it.
This is at home. Or we texting our baby voices to our dog around the house. Right, Baba boy?
Oh, we love you.
All right. The probably least fun part of the bodybuilding weekend is usually 2 or 3 nights before the show, and it's shaving the entire body. I'm grabbing this because thanks to Denise Chow, she told me not to use shaving cream. I'm supposed to use Dawn dish soap to shave with, because then when we get the tan tomorrow, it'll apply better. So we're gonna try this out this year. Maybe that's a tip for you. I'll give you some feedback. I'm gonna go shave my legs, my whole body. It's probably gonna take about an hour and a half of just boredom. I don't know how women do it all the time, but I am here to do it, gonna get it done. So that's probably the rest of my night. We might bring you guys one more meal, but I'm gonna be in this bathtub, turning on the music, and getting it done. We'll see you later.
Watch the baby God, someone was smiling to left one shoulder snake video.
That's great. All right, we were winding down on day 2. It was a very successful day. I'm very happy with how it proceeded, exactly how we wanted it to, in regards to getting fluid off, starting to fill up, and that's kind of where we're really going to start taking off now with the eating. So just gonna wrap it up here. We are 9:30, I think, almost 10. Doing a little bit of asparagus, of course. Some chicken, 170 grams of chicken. I just have a little bit of hot sauce on there. And then finishing with a big load here. 220 grams of rice and grinds, 50 grams of almond butter, and some cinnamon for some flavor. So again, very happy with day 2. Tomorrow we'll get into a little bit more of the festivities. So there's a meet the athletes at the end of the night. I think just maybe some tan in the afternoon, and we're gonna hit the gym in the morning quickly for a final touch up. Then it's kind of feed up and enjoy the ride and everything the Arnold has to offer this weekend. So we'll touch base back in the morning. You guys are gonna see this video right in the morning. Zach's killing on the videos. Got a really good response. If you haven't looked at it already with this, if you're just seeing this video, and what we're doing is we are guessing how much rice and grinds I'm gonna eat during this week. So go back to the previous day 1 video that we launched and put your guess in the comments below. I think there's already over like 1,300 comments. So we're gonna go right on. We're gonna add it up exactly and send you guys a big old package. So I've given you insight on a few of these meals already, how big what the amounts are. So let's keep having fun with that. Just a little bit of fun we're having this weekend. So to finish up, I will see you guys in the morning for day 3. Here we go.